So as an example of how to use multilines, you can come in and type ML for mline, and you can hit enter, and then it gives you choices, justification, scale, and style, or you can just click. And right now it's saying that my scale is at 1, so I can click and draw my nifty lines, and I can control with an mline style how far apart they are, and how they, like if I stopped here, I could control how I want them to cap off. Okay, so I click there and say I'm done. Now I want to do this corner, but I don't want to sit here and try and figure out how far it's supposed to go, etc. So what I can do is ML style, enter, and it opens up the multiline editor. So I continue. I can control the description, so this is going to be my 4-inch or exterior. That'll work. We'll do exterior. And I'm going to say I don't want it to cap anything off. I'll cap it myself if I need to. But I could choose a line, an arc, or an inner arc for the start and the end.
So it's like a fillet or a chamfer or a...
Kind of. It's just a cap off of the open space. And I could display joints if I wanted to. I can give it an offset in between them, and then there's the offset based on the outside of the lines. I'm going to actually change this to 0 because we discovered that it makes your measurements off from the drawing if you use it, unless you take that calculation into account on the actual width as well. This one I want it to be 4 because that's what we decided our exterior walls were. And so I would say OK, and set current, OK, and then I could do mline again. And you can see the differences. OK, so then, well, that's what I was just about to say. OK, so now I go to ML editor. I get these choices. And you have to use the editor because it's like a polyline. It's all one object, and if you don't use the editor, it doesn't work. So if you want to create a gap, say for a window, you would do cut all, and then you would decide how much space you wanted in between them. You might need to draw construction lines to make it easier because it's not going to, because it's not going to snap for you the way that it does on other lines. So I could do that, and I could say, okay, I want it to start here and end here. You'd have to do construction lines to know where you want to go. And then you can select the mline that you want to do it on, or you can do undo if you don't like the one that you just did. So then I'm going to redo the same thing. And now I can choose what kind of junction I want at the end. I could do an open junction, I could do an open T, or I could just do a corner in this case. I just want to do a corner. So I'm going to say here and here. And it does a lovely little corner for me. And the other nice thing is that I can do it here and here, and it will make the triangle for me. So that is how we use multiline.